smarter AI can still be a bad deal if you only measure its first answer. Anthropic has released Claude Opus 5 with claims of stronger coding, knowledge work, computer use, and self-checking. The benchmark headline is that it gets close to the company's more powerful Fable model on some tasks at a lower cost. But the operator question is not which model won, it is which model finishes our work correctly with the least total effort. AI buying has been shaped by token prices and leaderboards. Both are convenient. Neither captures the real cost of production work. A model can generate a cheap answer and still create an expensive outcome. Someone may need to repair the code, repeat the analysis, reconstruct missing evidence, or discover that 3 of 5 requested steps were never completed. Anthropic is positioning Opus 5 as an everyday high-end model. It says customers can adjust how much effort the model applies, and it highlights examples where the model checks its own work, builds a missing test harness, or finds a root cause instead of patching the visible symptom. Those are vendor claims. They still point toward the right unit of value, a verified task, not a million tokens. The dangerous interpretation is that a better model needs less governance. It needs different governance. Self-checking only works when the workflow gives the model something real to check. A coding agent needs tests and a clear definition of done. An analyst needs source requirements and reconciliation rules. A browser agent needs permission boundaries and evidence of every consequential action. Without those controls, the model verified it can mean the model reread its own plausible mistake. Launch benchmarks also have limits. Anthropic reports strong results on coding, automation, computer use, and behavioral audits. Early customers describe better consistency and fewer terms. But your private systems contain different data: tool failures, edge cases, and approval rules. The model can be impressive in a benchmark and unreliable in the one workflow that matters to you. First, define the result. Write acceptance criteria that another person could inspect. Analyze this account is vague. Identify the 3 churn risks, cite the evidence, and flag missing data is testable. Second, separate first-pass success from verified success. Let the model inspect its output with tests, source checks, or a second method. Record whether verification actually changes the answer. Third, measure the whole task. Track model cost, retries, human review minutes, failure severity, and time to an approved result. A stronger model may cost more per token, but less per usable deliverable. A cheaper model can win on routine work where failures are easy to spot. Fourth, route by consequence. Use the lightest lane that consistently passes reversible routine work. Use higher effort for difficult analysis where accuracy justifies the cost. Stop irreversible actions, external communication, production changes, and financial approvals at a named human. This framework turns the latest launch into an operational choice. Take 10 to 20 real tasks. Run them across the models and effort settings you are considering. Repeat the test after material changes to prompts, tools, permissions, or data. Look for variance, not only averages. One catastrophic failure can matter more than 5 small speed gains. The output should be a small routing matrix: task type, preferred model, effort level, verification method, escalation trigger, and accountable owner. That matrix will age better than a company-wide declaration that one model is the winner. Opus 5 may prove to be a substantial upgrade. The launch evidence is promising, especially around longer work and checking. But the durable advantage is not access to the same model every competitor can buy. It is the layer around the model: clear outcomes, tests, evidence, routing, and human gates. So do not ask whether Claude Opus 5 is smart enough to trust. Ask which of your tasks it can complete, how it proves the result, and where responsibility returns to a person. The next AI upgrade is not a permission slip. It is a reason to make your operating system measurable.